Right, welcome to Passion for Business. This is BWE TV, where we're interviewing business owners who are passionate about what they're doing. Today, I'd like to welcome my guest, Dawn Jones. Welcome, Dawn.
Thank you.
And I'm going to be asking you a few questions about your journey in business. So the first question I'd like to ask is, what is the name of your business? And tell us a little bit about what you do.
Okay. So the name of my business is called Hope Place. Hope Place is a HR consultancy focusing on personal development as well. Number of streams to the business. The first stream is working with organisations on HR-related activities, anything that the organisations actually commission me to do. The other aspect is working with community organisations and individuals in community who want to focus on personal development. And the other stream at the moment that I've just launched last September, was personal development and business quotes called Encouraging You to Be Your Best.
Oh, that's fantastic. So you have got quite a lot of streams of income coming through your services for your business. So why are you passionate about this, Dawn, this Hope Place? I mean, the name sounds wonderful alone. Yeah. What drives you? What is this passion? Where does it come from?
I think Hope Place, I got the idea for Hope Place whilst I was on a career break, 2007 to 2008. I'd taken a career break to homeschool our then teenage son who had been permanently excluded from school. And essentially, I made God two promises. If you help with my son, I'll turn around and help other parents.
Oh, that's
and the other thing was that later on in the career break, I recognised that people, I understand what it really meant to be socially excluded. So I thought to myself, we had the resources to homeschool him. What about all the other people that are socially excluded that don't have the resources that we had? So then I became determined to roll out personal development in the community to the standard that individuals would get it within organisations.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And Hope Place became called Hope Place was because if I saw the light was in his eyes, then hope was present. But if I saw the light fading, then hope was going. So it then became Hope Place.
Oh, that's wonderful. That is wonderful. So out of this situation, you've decided to help others. Yeah. So in terms of your passion, what would you say is one character trait that you think is important for people in business?
I think the first thing is integrity.
Integrity.
Integrity. You've got to be true to yourself first and foremost before you can be true to anybody else.
Yes.
And when you're actually true to yourself, that actually projects anyway. You don't have to say a word because people watch more what we do than what they say. The focus is more on that.
Okay.
And the other thing is having patience and tenacity.
Right.
Because there are days when you don't, to be frank, you don't feel passionate about what you're doing.
Yeah.
Especially if things aren't going well and you really have to hang in there. So you're learning to, I thank God that I've learned to possess my soul with patience because frustration can often get the better of you. So I'd say those things.
So patience, tenacity and integrity. First of all, being true to yourself. Because if you're true to yourself, you can be true to others as well. So in ending our interview, Dawn, one tip you would like to leave with the audience, our viewers that are listening, what would you say to them? One tip from maybe your experience or something that you'd like to share with them.
Can I leave more than one?
Yes, you can do.
So be willing to innovate. So in terms of, you may have a business that has other similar businesses in your area, but what actually makes you different?
Yes.
Yeah? So, if you're talking about business terms, they might say things like unique selling point. Actually, in essence, what makes you different? Why would people come to you, be attracted to you?
Yeah.
And the other thing is, I think one of the key things that I've personally learned is be quicker to work on yourself than you are on your business.
Fantastic. Right? That is a fantastic tip.
Because if you may have a business that's bringing in loads of money, okay, and essentially that's what we're in business to do, is to make money.
Yeah.
But if your personal relationships with yourself, actually first and foremost, and with other people, your significant relationships, they're actually poor, then you're actually failing.
Yes.
Because ultimately, you're successful in an area that actually should be secondary to your personal relationships with your significant others.
That is fantastic. So what I'm hearing through this is that you're saying again, people. are important. So yourself as a person is important, being the best that you can be, and the way that you treat people. And really what we're saying is that if we're doing these things, the money is inevitable to follow.
Money will follow.
But there'll be times that money will come,
Yeah.
but you haven't worked on yourself, and you could quickly lose that business if you're not treating people right.
And when you're doing the kind of training that I do, which is quite often around self-esteem and confidence, people know if you're faking it. I don't care if it's a 5-year-old, I don't care if it's an adult. People know if you're genuine in what you do.
Yeah.
And what you're saying to them.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm really overwhelmed and blown away with your words that you've shared. Integrity, patience, tenacity, and even the name of the business, the way it came about, Hope Place. You're bringing hope to people. So continue to be passionate about what you're doing, continue to be successful in it, and you will do well. So thank you, Dawn, for coming to be interviewed on Passion for Business. It's been a wonderful opportunity. Thank you very much.